6'7". Starting at forward.
Seems like we've been here. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. The front court's full of star power with Ingram and Zion. C.J. McCollum out there with Daniels. And it's Valanciunas in at center. And for San Antonio, the guard pair are Jones and Vassell. MP is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And right now we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense. And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 6 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And when Zion Williamson, Brent, is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
And both free throws good for Williamson. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And here is Ingram following the 3 from MP. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
Take a moment now to recognize a player who has been incredible lately, and it's earned him Western Conference Player of the Month.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Outside, Jones. And here's MP for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Williamson outside. Good defense by Wembanyama.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Ingram wide open. Hits it from three-point range.
Getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous. As Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Jones finds MP. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Things get clearer and clearer as we move through this season. And as we move into February, here is a look now at the top rookies around the NBA. So many great young stars. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Totally agree. It's taken him only about half the season to show he is going to be a force and a face in the NBA for a long time.
Now Ingram, after the missed 3 from MP. With the fadeaway. And Williamson gets it to go. Williamson's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Some changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Williamson. Jones comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Pelicans trail by 5. Right wing. Valanciunas against MP. Off target on the 15-footer.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Bangs home the trifecta. 17 points in the game. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And it's Sohan missing.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
MP outside. And that one is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's MP with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Jones up top. Scoreless thus far. And he misses his first shot. The deep 3 from Ingram. Oh, to beat the clock. Oh, what a play!
Watch, lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Spurs out in front, up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Williamson. Brandon Ingram comes in for Herbert Jones. And Hawkins subbed in for C.J. McCollum. MP is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Devontae Graham. And it's Wesley in at the 2. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud buck. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was terrific. He contributed 51 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Hands it from downtown. MP's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Spurs.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Hawkins against Wesley, and the voting for the dunk contest is just about over. So let's bring up the leading contenders for you. Boy, with the players on this list, you know this year's contest is going to be a fun one.
It is, and with their places in the contest almost wrapped up, I'm sure these guys are working on their moves already.
Now you look at Williamson, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance in the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And the list of participants is going to be final soon, so we'll be sure to keep you posted. This year's dunk contest should be a very special one.
And every year, it seems, we see something in the dunk contest that we've never seen before, and I don't think this year will be any different.
A three from MP. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Pelicans trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Valanciunas. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
They are just killing him on the interior.
San Antonio's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. MP.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Ingram outside. Three seconds left. Again, the Pelicans score.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well, and he's this patient to do so.
And that'll do it for the first.
41. The Pelicans. 38.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Daniels out there with McCollum, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 roaming the paint. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small, lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Pass to Vassell. Jones up top. He is guarded by McCollum. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ingram outside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Jones. Here's MP. Out to the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Passes it to MP. The shot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And it's Ingram missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
MP, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the rejection by MP. Can they get it? And he goes in for the dunk.
And this coaching staff would love to see more of that. Vassell taking it to the rim.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. MP's really making a difference here.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Get loud for your Spurs squad.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Tate, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Trey Murphy comes in for Williamson. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Daniel. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Alvarado. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. As to Williamson, the shot goes down and gets this game back to even. And 12 points for Zion Williamson.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
Tie game in San Antonio. We've got more in store for you right after this.
53. The Pelicans. 53.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
We're in attack.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The guard there for Jones and Vassell. And Benyama's out there with MP. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Ingram outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
New Orleans ball.
And so here is New Orleans. They trail by 3. Here's Daniels. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Takes the 3. Pelicans pull it in. And there's the call on Jetty Osman. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Pelicans trail by 3. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about CJ's focus on that play? The defense right up in his face, keeps his eyes on target, and buries it.
And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram left side. And the rejection by MP. Here's Valanciunas. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Ingram up top to the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Ingram with the steal. And here we go. Williams.
Flammable.
This is nasty.
On that finish.
We've seen Ingram's leg help him out offensively, but that time on the defensive end, swarming.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. The pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion. And I see him getting it done.
MP right side. They get it back. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got it all tied up now for the Spurs. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. No good on the triple. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Osman kicks to MP. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to MP. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And it's a 3-point San Antonio lead. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Big time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Valanciunas against MP. Back to Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Spurs lead by 3. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ingram outside. Takes it inside. The putback and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
To the middle. Here's Vassell. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
MP left side. And some very quick points for him on that possession. MP's got 13 points in the second half. Ingram deciding where to go with it. No good from Valanciunas. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. There's 47 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. MP passes to Vassell. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Gets the 3 to fall.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 4. 40 seconds left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been,
We'll see if they live up to them, guys.
Thanks, David. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Jonas Valanciunas. First personal foul. Second team foul. The line for San Antonio. Number 8. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take.
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Pass to Daniels. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, it's just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they try to throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Wild as soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades lenses all tinted. Blick, bling, blow, I got your eyes squinted. Mommy shows up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, he ain't got the power. Drip, drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hoe looking chillin', expensive. Flex on flex, my friends is on fitness. Chunky checks, my bucks is all business. Brands on brands, it's offensive, huh? You ain't got the power, eat 'em up. You
Hey, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Pick coming.
Let's do this.
Watch the pick coming.
Watch the pick. Go over it.
It's time to play now.
We always be ready.
Shut up.
Don't forget the clock. Don't forget the clock. go.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how he works. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's go. Gear up. We good. Yo, shut up. Shot.
Keep it going. Just like that.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. Well, Doris, as we get deeper and deeper into the season, how hard is it to maintain that level of play defensively?
I think one of the things you have to be mindful of is what is contributing to the numbers that are playing out. The NBA is a marathon. The season is long, and it's very difficult to sustain a high level throughout the course of the year. Defensive intensity obviously is something that separates the great teams from simply the good teams, and I think the great teams always have a level of consistency.
Now here's Mitchell. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's MP. He played a great game against New Orleans. Wembanyama, pass to MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Cleveland calls timeout. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Mobley outside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pass to Okoro. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. And it's MP with a rebound.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
Here's Okoro. Allen, left side. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Allen against MP. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Pass to Garland. Here's Okoro. Top of the key. Inside. Allen. MP with the block. San Antonio trailing here. Jones, the pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jones. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Garland against Jones. Outside for Mitchell. There's the triple. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that's the big man lingering around the hoop. Jared Allen smartly gets the bucket on the follow.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, B.A. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards. And there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jared Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And the layup is good.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
To the left wing. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Rubio against Graham. And the basket by Rubio.
How about the effort by Rubio on that play, fighting his way through contact.
Graham, the pass to MP. Good. And Graham with the setup. 12 points for him.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Rubio finds Strus. The rebound by the Spurs.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Allen against MP. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Strus. Out to Rubio. Over Graham. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the forward slots, it's LeVert and Mobley. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He added 43 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Now here's Allen. 6 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. It's LeVert on the wing. Nails it from 3. LeVert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So much of modern offenses include hunting for mismatches. Doris, if you aren't a great defender, you're targeted.
And the word you used is appropriate. Great defender. Because teams know how to find the weakest link and attack that. They isolate that poor defender by using pick and roll action. And here's the
substitution on the court.
.58 seconds left to play in the first half. San Antonio again missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 5. MP left side. Fires the 3. Is rebounded by Okoro.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Okoro. And he's going for the oop here.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
There's 21 seconds left in the second. MP outside. Here's Branham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for 2.
That one's off. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Okoro from deep. No good there. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Cavaliers, 29.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Jetty Osman out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Mitchell's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
MP outside.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives maximum effort.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Osman, no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
MP scanning the floor. Back to Wembanyama. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
MP, the pass to Vassell. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Okoro. He has 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. The Spurs making a switch here. Collins checked in. Well, we see the young star talent for the Cavaliers, Doris, but where do they need to improve?
I think the big challenge is making sure you have quality depth. The East obviously has changed. It is so much tougher than it had been in the past. The back end of that rotation is proving so significant to your success.
And it's Garland on the drive. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And that's going to be a foul on San Antonio.
Darius Garland is nothing if not assertive when he puts it on the deck. That's a pretty move.
He does not get the second one. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Evan Mobley still is just scratching the surface, but already he is making his mark in the most important way. Coach Bickerstaff said he's a winner. Fourth quarter's big moments. He just finds a way to help finish ball games and to make the play. Evan just makes the right play to help us win, he said. Brian?
No doubt. He's the star on the rise, Alec. Thanks for that. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. Oh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 19 points.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make...
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 3. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Allen outside. Here's LeVert. The rebound by the Spurs. And it's Vassell penetrating. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Oh boy, looks like he was injured.